You can only enjoy a game like Destiny 2 so much before you realize just how mediocre it really is. How the dumbing down of even the basic systems of the previous installment has tarnished what made it appealing. And of course, everyone's heard it. No random rolls, lack of variety, and dramatic changes to the gameplay, reused assets and visual flares and such, the lack of reward for completing hard content. I will say firsthand that I'm not great at player versus player in Destiny 2. I get bored more than I'm having fun. Gunfights aren't that exciting to me, ducking behind corners, peeking with a group of other players on my team, and mowing down anyone that appears on our sites. Stacking, of course, and that's never really fun. Win or lose, I don't get that kick of adrenaline I feel when I play other games like League of Legends and Battlerite. There's a lack of skill expression. Other than how good of a shot I am or am not, depending on how the day is, there's no huge cooldowns I can have or you can manage, or really any means of outsmarting or outplaying my opponent unless it's really a stomp, but that just comes down to how good of a shot I am again. If I can outshoot the other player or if I have better aim, I'll always win. And that single focus isn't what makes me want to play PvP, because I'm not that good of a shot to begin with. And the lack of varied game modes and objectives in the game modes, I'm either going to be capturing a point or I'm going to be killing the other enemy team or collecting their tags. There's really only 3 game modes I can really think of. Other than that, there's really nothing. There's no varied or really huge game mode that's vastly different from the others. Why not have a game mode like Rift Ball, like they had in Destiny, or not Destiny, but Halo 3? Or large-scale battles with vehicles like in Destiny 1. I know not a lot of people played it, but I actually liked it. I liked having something else other than just on the ground shooting all the time, and they have these other abilities and effects they can add in from the raids. Why not have a horde mode? I heard that they're adding that in the more recent expansion, but it seems like or in this expansion they have a horde mode, but there's not that many people that even do it. You have to have a good amount of people, and they had to be a high enough light to do so, and if you're not, it's not that fun. I'm more of a raider personally, and I love mechanics and having to figure out puzzles and having to look back, and looking back on that, I was just so bored. I didn't really find excitement in completing raids, unless it was like the first time, but everyone has the first time excitement. But trying to do it over and over again, once a week, to obtain gear that was just a few smidgens light levels higher, that didn't have any special effects or abilities like it didn't have in Destiny 1 to make the raids easier and faster, just made it less appealing to me. I wasn't engrossed with what they had to offer, and the stories behind these felt like they've been redacted so many times that there's really nothing. So I went back to another game that I thought had the same effect, but now coming back to it and seeing how much has grown, I am happy to say that I am fully engrossed and enthralled with Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, the Stormblood expansion. And there is so much more in this game that I could ever want that I could never find in Destiny. And it really does have a huge amount of things you can do. Raids, crafting, PvP, PvE content is amazing. And they're all rewarding in their own ways. Crafting has its own little mini game where you could I have friends that have done nothing but crafting from level 1 to 70, which is the max level, with no experience in anything else outside a few levels to get through the story with their basic warrior or combat classes. And being able to do that and find success in that makes it so amazing. And I know it's an MMO and there are two very vastly different genres, but to be able to have such great content and to also be able to keep so many players going at once really is eye-opening. And why can't other games do it? Why can't other games branch out a little bit more? Why not take risks? Destiny 2, I think, should have taken more risks. And as everyone knows, Final Fantasy took a lot of risks with these expansions. When Final Fantasy first came out, there was really no one that was playing it. It was a bad game, but they took a huge risk of just tossing everything aside and doing it all over again and making a way vastly better game that everyone can enjoy. The mechanics are simple, but they can be dynamic, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something that really I can sink my teeth into and just chew on for hours and hours. I can stay up all night just playing. And I can go on a huge rant about how much I love the game, but that's not the point here. I love Destiny 2. And I'll play it from time to time, here and there, but I'm not going to be invested as I am going to be in this game. And I'm happy to say that, and I hope other people can see that too, and that if you really want a good experience and one that values the time you put into it, look no further than this one. And I promise you, you won't be disappointed.